stream. Fucking kidding me? Class.
That's a great start to the stream. Just Aries saying, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Get used to it.
With no context. Well, Manakai's not even here yet, so sounds like we got some time.
No.
Someone call him, find out what's up. He must be like unconscious on the floor.
No.
Or Tina finally snapped.
He just got home. I happen to know.
Tina snaps. The turtle's eating his fingers as we speak.
If anyone, it would be the cat. So
yeah, he definitely would be. Or puking around him at least.
Step inside and there's like a trail of puke to the desktop. Well, alright. Well.
Another great way to start the stream.
This is the best pre-show ever.
Have I got the right?
God, how many? Speaking of the pre-show, like how many pictures were added in the last 2 weeks? There was so much.
Not all that much. There were
really?
4.
There was postings all the time. 4? That's still.
Where is?
There was Mecha Chip. There was Anime Thaddeus. There was.
I love that picture.
Robo Jacques Pierre. There was another one. I don't see it right now. That was another one. But yeah.
Oh, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Andy.
Yes.
Yeah, with the deck.
Where's Andy? Is he in the artist corner, or was that in our chat?
Oh, I think I just showed that to you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ah. That's why I only go through the artist corner before session.
That's fair.
Bro.
Oh, there's so many good ones in here. The series of Barnabas in his various forms.
Yes. That's great.
I love it. I love it.
Final. I don't know if it's gonna actually show the new ones or not. If I have to re-add them or not.
I found my tools.
I am slightly disappointed that like they have graviton and then they have the photon modes and they don't have like a mixture or something. Like that would be cool, but they don't. So
that would be awesome.
I have to re-add it.
Well, hang on, no, but if you had an explosion and an implosion at the same time of equal strength, wouldn't just nothing happen?
Well, the explosion does fire damage, it doesn't push. The implosion is like pulls people and doesn't do damage. It's more graviton is more like CC stuff, and photon is more like actual damage. It seems.
Yeah.
This next level up, I want to try and see if I can get some DR. Because man,
I'm looking forward to.
I am your DR. Just stand behind me.
Yeah, but all the times that I appear to be with my sword.
True. You can. There's also a thing as well where you can attach your sword to your sniper. There's a bayonet attachment.
Yeah, there is a bayonet attachment. In the armory.
Yeah.
It was in weapon accessories. That was it. Yeah, bayonet bracket. A heavy bracket allows you to fasten a melee weapon of 1 bulk or less to a long arm heavy weapon or sniper weapon. So my big ass sword is 2 bulk, so no, wouldn't fit. Wait, 1 bulk or more, didn't it?
It's 1 or more, isn't it?
1 or
like,
more.
I don't think it can be
1 or less. 1 or less.
1 or less. Okay.
Yeah.
Darn it.
I mean, it is a 2-handed weapon, so it would be.
It's
hilarious.
true. Yeah, that'd be a bit. Yeah, a bit big. Yeah. Oh right, I have other thing I need to keep in.
So with that, Haldemir,
Yeah.
I'd suggest you attach your reach weapon to it. Then you could threaten in reach while having your reach weapon.
What was my reach weapon? I don't even remember.
Do we
get one?
Did he have a reach weapon?
Can we put a
Can we
put a whip on it?
I think I've got
one of those
attack
tack lashes, right?
Yeah, I think I've got attack lash.
It's attack lash on
Yeah, I
top
do.
of If someone comes close,
Yes.
just smack. Attack lash.
That's amazing.
Attack lash is less than 1 bulk, isn't it?
I think it's
I
a specific
imagine.
type of weapon, not a
No.
lash, though.
No, it's
I
don't think
fasten
attack-
a melee weapon of 1 bulk or less.
Alright.
Well, there you go.
Go ahead.
That looks so stupid. Do it.
Attack lash.
The standard attack lash
it's
is
not
light
even.
bulk.
It's not even a bulk. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
It's
I,
light
Yeah.
bulk.
I can
You
still
can have a
attack.
baronet and
I mean, hey, anyone who charges you, you get to smack him with attack lash.
I take a -2 to the attack rolls when it's attached.
You get
How
one
do
of
you
the
want to
opportunistic
attach a
ones.
weapon?
There's a
In
bayonet attachment weapon accessory that you can get.
You want to use a lash as a bayonet?
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Apparently you can.
There's
Melee
no rules
weapon.
against it, sheep.
That's
All
what
right.
it says.
Just says a melee weapon of
It
1 or
does.
less bulk. It doesn't say can't be attack lash.
It takes a full action to attach.
I
the
mean,
melee
you could
weapon.
also make it an injection glove for all that sake. I mean, the
Uh,
lash is
Oh,
not the
here you
weirdest
go.
thing you could come up with.
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
if you attach a weapon that deals bludgeoning or slashing damage, you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls with it while it's attached. So, is there a melee weapon that doesn't use those two?
And has reach? I'm sure
That's
there
the
is.
real question.
you mean like a piercing?
A piercing? Yep.
Yeah.
a spear.
You
Piercing
can
is...
just get one that does like.
Give me a
you know,
pipe.
mean-
you don't want the powered one.
Yeah, no, the reason why it's that is because it's supposed to be used as a piercing weapon, so that's why you don't get a penalty.
Yeah.
You stab them with your lash.
You take a spear and then you cut like the shaft in half, and there you go.
Well, then
Done.
it's just a dumb knife.
No, you don't all of it. You don't cut
I
it
mean,
at
the
the
point
end.
would be to have the reach, right? So you could protect yourself while having your gun
That's
out.
true.
Yeah. Someone goes
Just-
to engage.
Just
into
as
that,
long as
just-
we
nope.
don't have to like move in front of him, because then we have to go under the spear. It's a little dumb.
Again, the spear would be too big.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
Anyway.
It would just make me love the damn. Who knows? Maybe there's a material, guys. Maybe there's a special material or something that makes a weapon like way less
I mean, what about this? I could get.
special.
Helium.
Just do these,
What
like,
about a
helium
plasma
spear.
doshko? A plasma doshko just
Yeah,
does
Yeah, but the problem
energy
is
and
if you have
fire.
to turn it, if you have to turn it on,
There's power.
then it runs out of battery while you're not using it.
Just
Yeah.
learn to be a Solarian, and you can just create it. Easy peasy.
I'll just learn to become a.
Just get
There you
attuned with the
Fair,
universe. No big
fair
deal.
of us could
Yeah.
teach you. He's in with the
Special
universe and all
material.
that
Is
stuff.
there like a material that's really light? Is
Carbon
this mithril a
fiber.
thing? We have mithril still.
Aluminium.
And there's special
Just,
materials. So
You have like a
Weapon.
mithril.
I'm sure there's something in the armor, yeah.
yeah, I think there
oh.
is.
But
Something that reduces bulk.
it's probably something to look at when we actually have the money to buy it.
Yeah, we need money first. We got none of that.
I need a spear that's really light. And stick it on my handgun.
How? What's the bulk of
Ridiculous.
what's the bulk of the pike? That's my question.
It's
Two.
probably, yeah. It's
Is
not.
it 2? Damn it.
Pretty much all of them. Too.
Sounds
It's
like
like,
attack
do
clash
we
is the
want
way to go.
to? Do we
Yeah.
want to start?
We do,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
I do at least.
And who wants to do the recap?
I did last time, so.
You know, I can do the recap. Because not a huge amount happened. There was just a lot of fighting.
I
Jumping
disagree.
Okay, so quite a bit happened. Mostly murder. So,
That's true.
we continued the glorious fight against the evil space Nazis, also known as the Aslanti Empire. That was it. Where we had a hilarious duel between Chip and some unknown engineer trying to open a door and close a door to buy us time. Eventually, the exterior enemy engineer decided that he wasn't going to mess around trying to triple hack Chip's triple hack, and would just cut his way through. So we let an Akeshti out on the rampage, and boy did he. There was much death and carnage that followed, mostly for the Aslanti. the Akeshti did die. Thaddeus went down, but came back up. I think for the second time. Benobus didn't go down. I don't think so. Oh, he did. I think he did.
I don't know.
Oh, way later.
I almost
Yeah,
died.
way later.
Jacques Pierre was beaten up, but he was doing some badass work. Chip, Andy, and Thaddeus plugged away as normal. Then in a corridor, Benobus did a sweet run up a wall onto a ceiling, then like lift people up in the air or explode in the air, and then there was like lifting people, and then he like ran down at the side of a wall and attacked somebody. There was some weird ass wall running going on. So
Weaponized falling damage.
with sweet ass falling damage. Ultimately, it was a victory for us, and then we remembered, oh, of course, silly us. There's power generators we need to turn off, so we don't get blown out of the sky, as we try to leave this prison moon. So we went out to go deal with that, and Andy and a pretty wounded Thaddeus discovered some space gas claws, and Andy mirror image tanked them, while Thaddeus...
That was weird.
Yeah, while Thaddeus just plugged away at them. We beat them. It was trivial for Andy to turn the thing off. Chip then turned the other one off, and with our rescued prisoners in tow, we left with the plan to find our sweet prawn friend from certain doom. Can't quite remember where he's gone, but he was taken off base.
We don't know. We need Sedona to not be crazy.
That was it. Yeah, Sedona needs to chill out. We rescued Sedona, but I think that was like a prison escape thing that was bound to happen anyway. Sedona's out of her mind from torture, but that's okay. She's robot, so she'll be fine.
Just need to reboot her.
They don't have real feelings, right?
Nah.
Hey.
Except Andy.
I resemble that remark.
So we are in the midst of leaving this moon-based death planet moon, when I believe we're going to encounter some resistance, as Jacques Pierre is all too used to.
Yeah, not that kind of resistance, but certainly the two ships orbiting the moon, protecting the moon, don't just sit by as the entire moon not only went completely dark for a little while, still not as bright as it was before. Many of the lights just simply not shining anymore at all. And then presumably alarms sent up to them, and then just a mad scramble of a starship taking off. Yeah, we're gonna go straight into initiative here. You will basically start right under the moon.
Vindicator. Banana.
So, with no further ado, starship combat goes off. One thing to note, though, you've collected quite a few people from the prison moon. While they aren't at their best, they can still help out. Like, if you want them to do something, they can, but they won't be very good at it. Like, they'll be quite terrible, but they can try to get pot shots or whatever you need them to do.
That would be very inspiring.
I mean, extra gunners or something is always appreciated.
Yes.
They'll basically do any skill they currently attempt at a +2, which
It's better than a computer. So,
might do anything.
yeah, it's better than a computer. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I don't have a book open for the stats of these ships.
There we go.
Yeah, once Seashik picks a spot, he's not leaving. He's staying in that chair.
Man, the Pride looks good.
Mhm.
Just kid it out now.
Both of our ships look good, man. Man,
Just
they
hope
look
that
really
stuff we've used or put on it actually does service.
good.
Yeah.
Shall we go into Starship combat? It's been a while. I'm just looking at the rules again.
Yes.
I have the thingy open and reading through everything again.
But we would be starting with engineering as usual.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, we
Uh,
need to look at the actions.
Do we need to declare first?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Declare your
Uh,
positions.
Should I be I guess captain
Ooh, we have
sucks.
new things.
So I can stay in it for a bit. I can try, depending on the ships, I can try and taunt them. But I feel like I have more use being a gunner. But I'll be a captain for this once, and we'll see.
For the NPCs, the roles they could fill, Sedona could be a captain.
Okay.
Chick can be a science officer. Letri Makine Tamar, which is a terrible name, can be a gunner.
Okay.
Mofkala can also be a captain. And Grub can't do any role.
So basically, we have one person to fill in every role except piloting, if it's empty.
Are they better at us than
No,
us?
they are
No.
currently terrible. They are malnutrition, dazed. They can press buttons, but not
I
well.
wonder if Jeff Pierre is piloting. Are you piloting?
Sure.
Or should I can do engineering, but I think I'm also the best at gunning, beside from you.
Yeah, engineer doesn't have a ton they can do until we start taking damage, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
can
got a
divert some
13
power.
piloting.
Yeah, I have. Let's see where Earth is piloting. I have 13 as well. Yes, so.
So keep in mind that you get your level 6 abilities at this point, which allow you to spend resolve points to do something.
Yeah.
Take 10 minutes to think.
Still got a bunch
Captain's
of
one
them,
is
Find
bad.
people. Can track down people, I guess. You
Right
bounty
now.
hunter.
I think I'll go science officer because if I can scan one, then it'll count for both of them if they're the same ship. So that's got some extra value.
Yeah, I'll be a gunner.
I'll be a captain.
All right. Then
We could
no
have Sedona
engineers,
do it,
so-
and then
Yeah. I'll just sit for this round at least.
Mhm.
If you have no engineer, then piloting. Give me piloting checks.
Yeah. Let me just check
The pride has a -1 to all its piloting checks because of the speed of
does.
its thruster. So everyone keep that in mind.
I would like to
Alright.
do the scan if we're on the helm face.
But we do move 12. We have 12 speed now. So
Sheep, if I were to cast Identify, would I be able to get a bonus on the scan since it's basically what I'm doing is trying to identify it?
No, that's not how
No?
Identify works.
it's the
Okay.
sensors that would give you the bonus rather than the spell. 'cause
You would identify what your scanners are, but not what your scanners give you.
Fair enough. All right, let's do some computers. There we go. So bonus from
Whoever's
computers.
piloting the Pride still needs to roll.
Sure. I had a -1.
Yeah.
27.
Which means to act second. Okay, science officer, I believe, can act at any point.
Mhm.
Science?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've already rolled. I got it.
Must
Science
act immediately before or after. So you can
Science.
act immediately after. You're scanning
Mhm.
with a 26. That is certainly enough. The enemy has a DC of not nearly that much.
Which one are you?
Yeah, which one? That's important. They are both the same make. So finding out
Yeah.
information about one of them probably gives you the same information about the other.
Yeah, I'll go after the lower one, just the regular sovereign parapet.
So with that, you can get 3 pieces of information. Anything specific or just in order?
Sorry, let me just quickly look. I get 3 from any of the list there.
Yes.
I think probably. Let's see. Hull points, PC doesn't matter. What? Let's go. Sorry, I'm just looking at the specifics for the weapon. Repeat this entry. Okay, so it's only for one weapon. All right. Let's go AC, TL, and current shield points in each quadrant.
Okay, they have an AC of 14, a TL of 13, and they have an odd shield configuration in that they only have 5 shields in their forward quadrant, 20 on the sides, and 15 in the back.
Well, time to hit the fronts, guys. Huh, that is strange.
Well, actually, that might not be their max because we don't know.
Okay, what else? You have 2 more. Let's keep it quick. Just tell me something,
sorry,
otherwise I'll just tell you.
Oh, sorry,
No,
I thought that was 3.
It's categories. Like if you look at the scan action,
okay.
you have the different categories.
Oh, okay, so defenses. Okay, in that case, I should get their hull points as well.
They have 70 hull points. Every 14 damage is a critical hit.
Great. Okay. And then I guess let's do weapon. What's in its front arc?
The most notable weapon, which is partly what the entire ship is built around, is a very heavy laser cannon in the front, doing 48 damage.
Okay. And then I'll do weapon again on their turret.
The turret has 2 weapons, one of which is a light particle beam.
Okay. Cool. That's me.
Okay, then do piloting. This guy gets to act first. He will immediately close a distance. Turn 1, 2, turn. Oh. Turn 1, 2, turn 1, 2. The Pride gets to move.
So, what are we exactly trying to do here, guys?
Well, we have. Let's see here. We have. Well, it doesn't really matter that much which side because our big cannon, is a turret, right? So, but we do have a lot of weapons in our forward quadrant, and we have 1 in our aft. So
we're wanting to fight them, or do we want to just
I mean,
leave?
we can just leave. Yeah.
We can just leave.
I feel like we can take these
I
guys.
just want to get clear on what our objective is here.
I think we should probably. I think we should take them. Less to follow us.
We can take him, and if there's more, then we have the option to flee.
Yeah. I mean, 14 AC is not that hard for us to hit.
Hit, yeah.
No. Yeah, if it's just 2 of them, let's kill them.
If perhaps if you swing north and Aldemir goes down south because he has more maneuverability, might suit better.
Sure. Has the maneuverability changed since we last did this?
You have 12 speed. You have 2 more speed. So M12 thrusters, and you still have average maneuverability.
We could try and go for this guy's rear.
2 to 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2-1 move.
Yeah.
That's 2-1 move like that.
Yep. And you have 12 hexes to go.
We will have very big trouble getting out of this guy's.
Forward arc. I think you should go around here and then try to go for the rear for this guy because it's his
he's
second
worst
going to move.
shield. He's going to move.
Oh, that's
next.
right. Yeah.
Just keep it quick. Let's not make it a discussion. Let's make it a bit speedier here. Decide on a course and go.
Sure. Just keep within 10 for the.
This is average, yeah. We're doing it right.
Yes, you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's fine.
7. Something like that, and then we'll be phasing. Zoom in this way.
Yep.
All right. The next guy gets to move. They're both currently pointing away from the moon for reasons.
Well, they were taking off, clearly.
And they were patrolling, but perhaps looking for threats coming towards the moon and not leaving the moon.
I mean, nothing could have gotten past them initially, right?
You will go like so and end up pointing this way. The Vindicator gets to move.
Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna bother with the whole fucking bullshit. I'll just come over here and be facing. Yeah, no, actually facing that way is fine. That's me. Perfect maneuverability. No point in me moving stuff.
Gunnery checks. You guys go first.
So it's the rank in piloting, right? So it's +6 for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is macros on the Pride that you can click,
Yeah.
and it'll help you
If
that
you-
way.
Oh,
That's me.
That is not
Does
updated,
the
actually.
2-hit
Oh.
go from?
look
At
at that.
1? Is that right?
I'm gonna roll.
Yep, that is right.
A 13 does not match it.
Nope.
Well,
Wow.
Oh, actually, sorry. It should be
4.
1 higher. Sorry. I
A
forgot
14
my
would
mono.
hit,
also,
so
like,
that
you
is
should
important.
do stuff.
I forgot my
You have more than a +6 area, because I have a +7. You should have more than me.
Well, but is it rank in piloting? Is
It's-
it the full skill rank or?
No, it's the
no, you get
ranks.
your a d20 plus the number of ranks you have in piloting.
Plus
which
your
are probably
decks.
like 6.
Oh, well, you want to
Plus
make
your
that
dex.
4 more then.
Plus computer systems, if we have those.
Yeah, you'd have a +1. So
Oh, so that's 15.
yeah,
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
it's okay.
It's been a while.
Plus your dex mod and another.
Yeah, that's 15.
A 15 shooting at the frontal arc of the unnumbered parapet definitely hits.
All right. Well, radiant cannon is what we'd be using. So,
Let's see, I'll resolve the Vindicator first here because we actually got the damage there. If that is in fact a 14 because you're
Yes.
missing a bonus, that is a hit.
Because that's
punches-
my normal without the monode, so it would be a -2 for snapshot, then a +1 for the +3 that I get from the computers that I'll always use on shooting.
Punches through the shields and doing a good chunk of damage at this guy's rear hull. What is the Pride doing?
shooting
Radiant
with
cannon.
19. Ignore the attack. So
Okay, 19 damage. That too pierces the actually fairly flimsy frontal shields for another 14 on the hull.
they also take their radiant penalty.
And they take a -2. I'll put that in the label. They also take critical damage. Give me a
Right.
d100.
Sure.
I'm updating the
59.
guesstimated hull points.
A 59 is weapons. Give me another d4.
4.
4 is their port side weaponry is glitching.
Good.
There's no way of marking that on the sheet.
All right. The unnumbered
Barnabas
character-
would like to act. as well.
Okay.
He would like to use his taunt action. So he would like to taunt the one we just shot at. It is DC 15 plus 1.5 their tier, which I don't know. But I will just roll and you can assume appropriately first. So that is I'll do this quickly. That is a bluff or intimidate check. Either or are the same. So I will intimidate. I don't
That's
know
enough.
if that's gonna. Okay. Let's see what that does then. I didn't actually think that would work. Let's see. You select an enemy vessel and a phase of combat. If you're successful, each enemy character acting during the selecting phase takes a -2 penalty to all checks for 1d4 rounds. So I'll choose gunnery and I'll roll the 1d4. So 2 rounds, they have a -2 to gunnery in that.
Okay.
Nice.
Brings
Okay.
their penalty to a -4 at this point.
Barnabas just basically sending a message and taunting them, saying that they're clearly going to lose here. There's no question about that.
Yeah, he will actually get a response to that, presumably a taunt by them,
Right.
at least the taunt action, explaining that you've just made yourself enemies of the greatest star empire in the entire universe.
Oh my lord, this again.
Suggesting
Yawn.
that if you surrender, law may look favorably upon your common sense at least.
He's gonna cut the communication. He's not even gonna
We
respond.
heard that in the cell as well.
Yeah. He'll respond next time by shooting at them when he gets the chance.
Let's see, he does take a -2 for this. 26 though, I believe that's enough to maybe make
What's that
Barnabas and
versus?
such a bit worried. He's gonna apply that penalty to gunnery as well.
What?
Alright.
Hold on a second. It's 1.5. 15 plus 9. So yeah, that is just enough. Sure.
And that penalty will last for 3 rounds.
All right.
Starting next round, because of course your rolls this round weren't penalized.
Sure.
And now they get to shoot. The unnumbered parapet will charge both its heavy laser cannon in the front as well as launch a missile at the Pride.
Okay.
Oof.
That's fine.
Which will be they have +7 with a -4 then, and 9. The big laser goes wide,
Okay.
and missile also. You know,
Yeah, that's
they probably signed up to a nice and boring job, just flying laps around the moon where nothing ever happens, and now that shit is actually going down. All of that depth, even. The numbered parapet will, let's see, what does it have available? It will shoot its turreted weapons against the Vindicator.
Sure.
He does not have a penalty. 24 versus AC.
Yep.
It will hit you with a light particle beam. Roll these individually because they boost weapons. For 11 points of damage against your port shield.
Okay. That's
And
just
then they will also launch a torpedo. 24 versus TL.
just a hit.
The torpedoes that they're launching from the turret seem to be the same ones that was used against you in the Condors. They generally intentionally miss and then come at you from a different side, but these guys seem to just want to take you down as quickly as possible. For another 10 points of damage.
Okay.
As the energy torpedo smacks into the Vindicator.
My port shield is down, and I take 1 whole point of damage.
Right, next round. Engineering actions. If you want to designate an engineer. And also, do you want any of the NPCs to do something on the Pride?
I'll take gunnery, so Donna can be a captain.
Yeah.
Okay, you just relinquish command over to her.
I'm sure she knows that I've pressing concerns to take matters into my own hands, and I am trusting her with the position until I come back.
Hold the bridge while I shoot things.
Yes.
She's demonstrated it's her physical capabilities that are addled, not her mental.
She can
capacity.
talk. That's enough.
Yeah. I mean, let's get as many gunners as we can if we get a chance.
I might
go in
try
the
the
middle
thing
and
that
then-
we can do.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It was like Mothkala, and can the Reptoids do gunners as well?
The Reptoids, they can infiltrate. They are not good at actually doing anything on a spaceship.
There was
You have
someone
one
else. Was
person
it
that can gun,
Shisha?
though.
Man, they're really coasting on their Bornian ability, huh?
Mhm.
What did you
Yeah,
say,
I
sir?
know.
Wasn't there someone else who could be a gunner
Yes.
besides?
Latry.
No.
Latry
yes.
can gun with us then, if we have enough guns.
His anatomy isn't exactly made for the controls, but he seems rather adept at figuring those out.
Yeah, let's put him and Mothkala on guns as well. If we go in the middle and start tanking Thaddeus, because he's already got a side down, we also have guns on every side, so we can start harassing both of them.
Mofkala is not eligible for gunnery. That's only legendary.
We'll just have the one. That's fine. It's
That's
me and him, and I don't know if we need engineering yet.
No, not us. We didn't get
Another
hit,
chip.
so.
Yeah, I'll be on gun.
All right, 3 gunners then.
All
Should
right.
be fine.
Well, Sedona will certainly
You know what?
take.
I will. Sorry, I will go over. I thought it was a science officer thing, but I'll be an engineer.
Okay.
I'm gonna divert power to the weapons so that our gunners will get a boost this round. So let's do some engineering. My skills engineering is plus 14. 20.
Okay. So that's
Yeah,
ones as 2s then on damage dice. That's what it does.
Yes.
So we'll have to roll them individually then. Actually, no. There is a thing that Matros can do to re-roll those. I'll figure that out.
All right. Everything figured out then?
Yep.
Then we'll do pilot.
I jumped the mark with my 21, which is a 3.
Oy.
That's a low roll for Thaddeus.
Yeah, a 21, which is considered great for most pilots.
It doesn't
Guess what
matter.
both of these guys rolled?
Let's see if I can.
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
These chaps.
They're still good first.
All right, both of these have to act first. They'll do a fairly straightforward thing of trying to chase you down as much as they are able.
So we just want to like have as many guns available now as possible.
Yeah. So front
Go
front
in the
facing
middle.
would be the best. If you can do
Middle.
Well, we've got the coil gun in the back that also does quite a bit of damage, and
So basically, if you stay, well, if sheep doesn't move again, if you
He wants
have
to
the
enter.
front,
I
if
mean,
you have the front and back facing both of them, you can shoot both.
if you stay
yeah,
right
we've also
there,
got the
you'll be fine.
turrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vindicator's next.
You guys want me to here?
Yeah.
I will
Keep your
Hop
port
on
side
over here.
away.
facing my starboard side. That'll be me.
And the Pride.
I'm just
Right.
staying here. There must be some sort of maneuver I can do instead of.
I think you have to coast something. I don't think you can stand perfectly still, right, Sheep?
There's a maneuver
I-
that lets you stand still. I'm
Yes.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
there's a stun for that. Otherwise, you have to move at least half your speed.
Okay. What's this?
What's the DC?
stunt?
It is on page rolls. Page 318.
Maybe I should just move, guys. Keep things going.
I think I've got a thing. Nope. Never mind.
That works very well. I mean, that's fine.
I mean,
Like this?
Yeah,
should be
that'll work.
That works. That works.
I
Perfect.
made sure.
Beautiful.
The old confusion.
Sure.
Then I can. Then you should have a back arc and a front arc, and that's what you told Check Pierre to do. Though he feels a little bit surrounded.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, as you say, Captain.
Could I also try a stunt that wouldn't have actually affected my movement? Evade.
Sure.
I physically.
Put it in your label and remember it. I can't track as much as in normal combat as I can. And
That's fine.
Can
Okay,
you just
I
evade
succeed.
for free? Is it just a?
So it's you have to do a roll for it, but I physically can't get less than 5 for the DC because it's 10 plus 2 times your starship's tier. So I physically can't get below the 5 or less for the DC.
That would be 10 plus. That would be 22. No, we should.
Yeah. So 36 is staggeringly better. So if I failed normally, I would have just moved normally, but this time I get a +2 to my defenses.
All right.
I just dropped in the Discord the chart that has all the things you can do with stunts.
Keep turning around.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, gunnery.
Yes. Well, we have 3 gunners, and we have possibly up to 5 things to shoot. So Barnabas would like to.
We can shoot all of them.
I know, and
They
that's
can-
why I'm trying to. So we can shoot basically the turrets and the aft at once, and then have one each for the forward on the other one, if we wanted to. But
using
Right.
the new
Did
gunner
we have
action.
Yeah.
minus on the guns? Cheap.
if
Yes,
we
you
got a
do.
hit. We got a hit.
Yeah.
Ship
we
is
do.
rotating.
So, Barnabas would like to do the broadside gunnery action using a resolve point.
All right. Sedona will encourage you or attempt to.
Okay. Is she using? What is she using? Is she diplomacy or is she using a gunnery check?
Nah, she's going to do a gunner check. She's not bad at those.
Mhm.
Well, she's equally bad at all of them because she just came out of prison, but she'll try.
Yeah.
DC 10, she can make that. No.
No, she can't.
Nope.
That's fine.
It's like we all gotta die.
Fire all of the starship weapons mounted in one arc, including turrets, at a -2 penalty to all attacks. So I'm gonna target the one in our aft, or maybe I should target the one in front.
We can't hit the one in the aft with the flak thrower. It's
Okay.
just out of range.
Okay, then
But
I'll shoot.
we can
Okay.
shoot 3 guns at this guy.
Well, I guess I'll shoot the front then. What's that? 4 at a -2 each. Okay. Sure.
Everything but the coil gun can be fired using that.
Okay.
And then Chip can shoot the coil gun.
All right. Sure. Let's do this in order. So, Radiant Canyon first. Fire that at -2.
Maybe Chip
-4
should run it.
actually.
I think Chip is better at this than you are.
Well, if she wants to spend the resolve point, she can do it. Yeah.
I mean, sure. Yeah, that's not a
Given
problem.
that you have better decks.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh,
Yes.
you
I
do.
will.
Yeah.
Change.
If you click on the pride and click the macros, if you just put in your bonuses, it'll roll a free.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
have.
And which?
So we have the turret and the forward weapons. So you can start with the radiant cannon
can-
first.
You can fire literally everything but the coil gun.
We'll have a -4 because -2 to gunnery and -2 for doing it in the first place.
Mhm.
But
still.
yeah.
Yes. So that's. What? Oh God. Wait. What? Oh.
You have
These are fancy, weird.
you have a
Yeah,
plus.
So the first thing that shows up, you put in your piloting,
And then my dex mod.
and then your miscellaneous, which is just put in -4 there. That's your.
But what about the computers? Is that in there?
You can add it in, so that'd be -3 then instead.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
the next 2 hits you do. Yeah.
Value for tier.
Just click OK.
Okay.
Oh, that should be there. I
Uh,
put six for tier.
23 certainly hits into the front of the numbered parapet here. Easily blows through the shields and even leaves a critical hit.
All right.
Give me
Am
a
I,
D100.
am I putting more guns, or was I?
That was a
You've
hit, but we'll
got
do we'll resolve
3
this
more.
first. So just roll a D100 first for sheep.
Okay.
73, and that means their engines are glitching.
Somehow through the whole front of the ship into the engine.
The next thing we have is a flak thrower in the turret to shoot.
I see it.
It's like an anti-missile one.
11 is a miss.
But that got none of my bonuses.
Oh,
It uses a generic +8.
uses- yeah, it is. The weapon itself gives a bonus. It's like an automatic weapon.
Oh, I used the reaction. I'm sorry. Is that the wrong one?
Oh, yeah, use
Yeah,
use
that's
the other
use
one.
the normal one.
There is. I don't like this. Okay, that's 16.
Yeah,
16 does it.
8 damage.
8 damage against this guy's front again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then heavy laser cannon, that will be at a -4 because we ran out of computers to give you.
Okay.
This is the heavy weapons Chip was trained to do.
Yeah,
Mhm. 4 guns
Oh
and
no!
Uh-oh.
that's fine. And then the
That's
light
a
torpedo
one.
launcher.
And then it's if you don't. Oh my lord!
Yep.
So many guns. It is.
We
Chip
we
is
thought there
very-
was going to be more ships. We spec'd this to blow a hole
Yeah.
in. what's in front
19
of us.
versus TL sheep.
Yes.
8 damage.
He also takes a -2 to a bunch of stuff.
Another critical hit.
Nice. D100 again.
Yes. Chip is laughing manically.
I'm terrified of the idea of Chip with 4 guns that she can blast all at the same time.
What? 60.
60 is a weapons. Give me a d4.
Yes. That's caps. 3.
3, that is the aft weapons.
Alright. That's all that those weapons. Just remember to take off the resolve point. And
Yes, I did.
Barnabas will shoot the coil gun out the aft at the bottom one.
Yeah, that's it for 4 damage. You're hitting the left side, the port there.
Yep.
The shields are holding quite easily, in fact.
That's fine. It's just a shut off. Yeah, that's gunnery. I think we don't have any other weapons to give to the other dudes.
You wanted to have Latry shoot as well?
We
do
don't
you-
have a gun
We
left.
shot
You have no more
every
guns.
We shot everything.
Chip was like, move!
Yeah.
gun.
Chip's just
Um,
hogging all the guns. Okay.
Fire broadside.
Yeah.
Using
Because,
her 2
this
hands and her
guy-
tail to aim.
This guy has a bunch of penalties to stuff from being hit by the radiant cannon too. Shoot, just it's in the macro.
Yeah, next round though, because gunnery happens
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Yes, just
Also, where's that coming from? Radiant cannon? I've got that in the
Yes.
label already.
Yeah, radiant.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in there already.
Let's do. Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
we hit
so-
last round, so they should have the penalty this round and next round then.
The unnumbered one unfortunately can't use its heavy laser, so it will just use its turreted weapons.
Did you apply the Vindicator's hit as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's a +7. And the captain of that guy is demanding that he hits. And he does.
What is this weapon?
It is a light particle beam.
Okay,
For 3d6.
that
3d6.
certainly hits.
Let's see. They are boosting weapons for 11 points of damage.
That's the bottom guy or the
On the
top?
aft.
This guy. On
Okay,
the aft.
that's fine. So we have
It's 14.
14.
And the second shot will not be a demand, but it will be a torpedo for 24.
Hits, but as a reaction, Barnabas will activate the flak thrower. 'Cause it
Okay.
can be shot
Can we
and
have
also
can we have
use a-
Chip do it? Because she's
Does it
already on it.
Does it add the bonus?
Oh, that's
No,
right. Yeah.
no,
It's
no, no,
it
yeah,
does
you're
its own thing. So 25 versus so its AC is 10 plus its speed of the torpedo.
Okay. You're making me
There
look at all kinds of
isn't-
books.
There isn't a torpedo that goes 16 or 15. That I've seen at least.
And
These torpedoes are pretty speedy. Let's see. Light Aeon, no, it's 12.
Yeah, so
Yep,
the
it
flak
pulls
thrower
up.
just shoots it out of the sky before it hits.
Poof.
Oh, I am wrong. There is a 16. It's a light torpedo launcher.
They do less damage though, so that's why they're speedier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nicely done, Bob.
torpedo is gone.
Alright, and then
The
the
numbered one.
numbered one hasn't shot yet. The numbered one will happily use its frontal lasers. The captain will also demand that this hit, because, you know, he'll lose his job if you escape.
I mean,
He has
he'll
a family
also
that he needs to
die.
feed. Yeah, but that's secondary, really. Okay.
Yeah, nope.
No.
And the second weapon he'll use is his missile launcher from the front of 13 versus TL.
That is a miss, I think. Yeah, it's a miss.
Just goes wide.
Alright.
Right, that's their turn.
Engineering.
Did the Vindicator Oh, no, he can't shoot. Never mind.
I did shoot. What are you on about?
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I shot torpedoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did, yeah.
I just hit a macro because it's always the same. I have the quickest turns. So it's either I'm real close and it's cannons, or I'm real far and I use torpedoes. Done.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna try and get our shields back for the engineering phase. Where is the engineer tab? There it is. Yes, let's divert some power to the engines to restore 12 shields. If successful.
Yep. It's 10%.
And that would be on our. That would be on our aft arc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough.
Yes.
Right. Piloting.
Shields holding strong, Captain.
I'll do the same sort of stunt. So if this is above 22, I believe.
Well, the stunts are separate rolls. Initiative and stunts are separate.
So there you go. 29 for initiative. Actually, still really quite low. That's actually it's average for me. An 11.
That appears rolling well.
Yeah, 18. Damn, good job.
2. Okay. Well, they act first. The unnumbered one first, although that doesn't really matter. He's gonna move a little bit, like so, and also attempt to evade, which he should not be able to fail. Well, he can, but only theoretically. And this guy will crash into the Pride. No, that's not what he wants to do.
Alright.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to do that. Yeah.
He would rather not do that. Could try a flyby. You know what? He's a brave pilot.
Is he?
You're a stupid one.
The difference between the two is very, very small.
Oh boy.
Let's see, the DC for that is insane, if I remember correctly.
What, a flyby? Yeah, it's
flyby. DC 20 plus twice the tier. Your ships are tier 5, 6?
6. So 12.
DC
right?
31. He can make that like on a 19. His captain is gonna help him. Does he have a computer?
I don't know.
He
I can
does
make
not
that on
have
a
a computer.
13.
His captain successfully encourages him to this crazy stunt. No. What happens if that doesn't work?
If you fail this check, your starship,
We get
let's see, still
Moves
moves
off.
as described.
Half its speed, but doesn't roll.
You do need to roll the captain and courage as well. It's not a unless he can just do it.
Unless he can't
Follow
fail.
for attack.
Yeah.
And the movement provokes a free attack from the starship. Okay. Well, he wanted to move like so, pretty much.
Radiant cannon!
Which he does, but you get to shoot him.
So
I do?
At what point can we shoot him? Like any point?
You can shoot him out of any arc into any arc.
Yeah, radiant cannon then.
Front.
You want to shoot that area?
Yes.
Front to front.
You don't have any penalties, so.
We still have the -2 from the taunt.
No,
Okay.
it's ended. Oh wait, we do. Yeah.
3
it's
rounds.
ended.
No, it's for 3 rounds.
Sorry, yeah, -2 then.
It's all good.
So how long do we have left on that? Like a round left or something?
One more round.
No.
18.
18 hits.
24.
24 into the front.
not
That
doing
is
very well.
2 critical hits.
Oh well. Okay. Well, I'll roll them. Yeah.
Bye.
I have to. Do I have to roll them separately, or will it?
Yes.
Yeah. You can
Give
add
me
them
2
together.
D100s.
If you press the up arrow after you do it, you can like copy your last thing you put in.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
There you go.
Oh wow.
4.
Their life support is glitching.
They're not having a
yeah.
good time.
And 37 is weapon, so give me another d4.
Yes. 2.
Stop.
That is stop. Both their sides are glitching now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they only really need their frontal weapons, which, if they hit, do a bunch of damage.
Just wait until we shoot them again.
Yeah.
All right, Vindicator.
Even if they
Oh no,
boosted their
the
shields
unnumbered
again,
one hasn't
not
moved.
Oh, the unnumbered one hasn't moved.
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
letting them
yes,
get
please.
off that easy.
No, they did move. This guy is evading, and this guy
Oh
tried to
yeah,
fly by.
of course. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do an evade as well, which is incredibly hard for me to fail. Look at that, I didn't fail.
Hey.
I will then proceed to move. Hang on, using my finger to mark a place on the screen. All the way over here. Because then that leaves me... Oh wait, no, I want it to be in this hex. There we go. That leaves me 14 hexes away, precisely the range, or 13, precisely the range of my torpedoes. Funnily enough.
Calculated.
And I'm evading, so actually it was here. That's 14. Yeah. So plus 2 defenses. There you go. Done.
Okay, Pride.
I think we just want to blow up the one we're constantly shooting at.
Yeah.
So
If we can arc like this, and then have all of our guns facing his shield, because even if they repaired shields, we just took out the front.
yeah,
we just did more
sure.
damage to the front.
And it's only
Piles right at the
5
front.
there.
We can take him.
easy.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, good. Stream dropped for a random minute.
All right then.
No.
Side.
No, because the ship explodes right in front of the Pride.
Oh, that's great.
What a show off!
It does still get to shoot because this happens
does,
simultaneously,
yeah.
but it is destroyed.
All right.
Tell me it misses the pride.
We'll see. All right.
What does Pride do?
Got a minus
PCs first.
I do like the mental image of this all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess our turrets can hit this guy.
Your front up,
Alright.
sides
No,
can.
No, it's
It's
front
a
arc
turret.
is-
Your port and turrets can.
Yeah.
we don't have
We have
anything on the
ports.
port.
No? Okay.
No, we just have turret.
Yeah. And we're more than 5, so the flag can't shoot. So Ari, you can shoot the radiant, and we're good then.
Okay.
You can take a. So you just have a -1.
Well,
Oh,
if Sedona is still captaining,
Yes.
Mhm.
then she'll try to encourage ship
yes.
and succeeds. You get a
Yes!
Yay!
A plus
So-
2. So no minuses. Is that what I'm...
No, you'd have a +1 because of the
Oh,
computer.
cool.
+1 overall.
Hey.
That
Shame it's going
is a
to
hit.
the side.
It is going to the side and is almost completely absorbed.
Almost, but it still hits. So
Yeah, it's got.
That means all the
most of-
shields are gone.
yeah.
Yep, the shields are down.
Still takes that penalty next round though.
That's right. Yeah, I love that radiant cannon.
Right, the unnumbered one will do its death throws and shoot all its weapons, all its frontal weapons.
Okay.
At
Or
what?
try to. At the Pride, like
Can't.
right in front of it.
It can't.
Yeah.
Its front arc is not facing that way.
What?
It is.
No, this one.
Oh, that one. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at this one because.
No, this one first.
Yeah.
So that will be the heavy laser. That's
Ooh.
a 20.
Oh,
Me-
yeah, that hits for sure.
What does the 20 do in spatial combat?
Don't actually think it does anything.
20 it does not do double damage, but if your shields are down, it's an automatic
Our
critical
shields are not
damage.
down.
They are not down.
So
Oh, wow.
it just hits basically.
Okay.
They did boost weapons.
Wow.
And good thing they did. That's gonna be 9 damage.
Alright.
So 26 or 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
I was thinking of looting these ships, but maybe we just leave them.
Nah.
And the torpedo, 17 versus TL.
No. it's a
That
miss.
misses. And
And
even if
it
it was a
goes
hit, we would have.
Why? Alright, and then the ship explodes shortly after. The unnumbered one will shoot its turreted weapons.
Mhm.
It'll encourage the first shot as well. The captain can't fail that. 13 is probably not a hit versus AC. 10 versus TL, probably also not a hit.
No.
Yeah.
I feel bad for this poor little ship.
I
I
don't.
was expecting so much more.
It's going to explode.
We
Oh
did
yeah.
shut down the like orbital cannons. This would have been much worse if they had been there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. This is the result of great planning and execution.
Mhm.
Of
I mean,
everyone.
our plan was very extensive and well thought out.
Exactly.
Get in, kill dudes.
Yeah, these ships are like the equivalent of mole cops. Technically, they are security, but really, I mean, in the grand scheme of things. All right, next round, engineering.
Yeah, shields are back.
All right.
All right, piloting.
The Pride is at perfect health.
All right, that's finally a 20.
Nice. Do you like just blink out of existence for a second?
Yes.
Ooh,
This
I
is
didn't
my
roll
final
that
form.
Final form.
Gauges.
Ship mecha.
And the Pride?
The Pride's radar just can't compute.
Yeah.
Pride has to move first.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you know how this goes.
I go too far that
It
way.
is excellent pilot.
If we can try and keep him within 5, that would be
well, he
helpful.
moves after, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
We don't know where he's going.
Exactly.
We're going here.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
he will attempt to turn around to get a good shot at you, but he can't get you on his front arc.
Oh, you can turn at the end of that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oliver.
Nah, rules are rules. I can't.
True.
Yeah.
Because it works
I'm only
for me.
kidding.
Fairness goes both
You know-
sides.
It does.
It sure does.
All right, Vindicator.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh, it'll attempt to evade as well, which succeeds. It's not a difficult DC.
I will do the same, but in a second. Once I have its asked to me, which is now. I mean, see if I can fail this. Yeah, failed it. So no defense bonus to me, but I still move normally. So whatever. Yes, that is me. I can use my front to shoot him. Can I? No.
All right,
Torpedo.
gunnery.
Pew.
PCs go fast. 17
Am I-
versus TL still hits. Hits by a mile, actually. These ships are not very good.
Am I real gunning?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
Radiant cannon or
Radiant.
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the only one in range.
Fire away.
Sweet. Do I still have? I don't have a +1.
You do have +1.
You might as well. Oh, and Sedona, maybe?
And Sedona will.
Encourage me.
So you have a +3.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Because I think ran out, didn't sheep? Or
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
it is
Wow.
out.
sweet.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
the simultaneous impact of the missile from the aft and the massive radiant cannon, just this miniature sun basically that is being shot from that gun, impacting into the tiny patrol ship, just a ball of fire. And we will
I imagine Sedona's just saying like, shoot.
Her way of leading seems both fairly natural as well as pretty straightforward, really. She doesn't embellish her words. She basically just says, "You know you're good at this. I just saw you do that. Just do that again." It's very,
Alright.
very much quick tactical analysis, and then saying, you know what to do. This is not difficult.
Yeah, you're so good. I don't even need to tell you you're good. Like you're just good.
I mean, but tell me more, really. I mean,
Just Chip looks back while the miniature sun laser just obliterates the ship.
like, I believe you
Tell me
said
how
you had
amazing
something
I am.
to tell me.
And with the combat over, the Vindicator flying through the exploding debris of the ship to catch up again with the Pride,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Show off.
you can leave the prison moon behind you, which is met with finally a bit of relief and relaxation from both Sedona as well as the 4 others you've saved, as all of them pretty much just slump down, the adrenaline quickly leaving, or whatever equivalent their species has. Leaving the ship, at least from their side, suddenly very quiet. The reptoids have sort of disappeared. This whole of like direct combat isn't really their thing, and they're not very social anyways.
They're in the gym.